Foundations were collaborating. Businesses were collaborating. Kathy Mutrapal worked on another unusual partnership between artists and business owners. The goal was increasing foot traffic during construction and engaging the community in a trying time. The project wasn't limited to professional artists. If you had an idea, you could participate. And soon, Kathy had an idea of her own.
I grew up in St. Paul, and I remember driving down University Avenue with my family. And I was always kind of afraid driving down University, even though I really wasn't old enough to know why. But over the years, I started to notice that the avenue was changing, and a lot of that was due to immigrant businesses that were popping up along the corridor. I even started working along University Avenue as an arts administrator at an arts organization, and was introduced to Springboard for the Arts. And they were developing a program called Irrigate that was training artists to do projects, to partner with businesses along the corridor, and to really be able to attract business and customers to University Avenue during construction. This was an opportunity for me as I thought about the young people that were coming to the organization that I worked for, and about all the businesses that I went to every day. It was important for me to find a way to be a part of this project, this program. So my friend Katie and I started thinking about doing a project as well. I never really considered myself as an artist, but through Irrigate, it was really about bringing creative ideas and solutions to this problem. So we went into a small restaurant called Thai Cafe, and this was a restaurant that I had seen over the last decade have really high turnover. Literally, there was a new restaurant there maybe like every 2 years or so. And so we went in and we talked to the owner, and she was thankful, actually, and really wanted to collaborate with us. And so as Katie and I thought about what we wanted to do, we decided that we wanted to create a way for people to come in and really have new experiences and to be able to connect with each other in a new and different way. And so we hung a clothesline in their window front and decided to do a letter exchange, and we called it Letters of Thai Cafe. And we invited customers to write a letter, and they were allowed to keep it anonymous, and so that it wouldn't be judgmental. And they could share anything they wanted. And then they could just hang the letter up and take a letter. And so really, the exchange could happen with or without us, and really didn't need too much management. But we were able to just really have people connect with each other in a different way and go to Thai Cafe as customers and leave with a new experience that we hoped would keep them coming back. And so today, Thai Cafe is still there. They made it through construction and probably hold the record for being the longest lasting restaurant there.
Kathy often thinks about a sense of place and what that means. She's Hmong, a population that has been uprooted time and again by wars in Vietnam and elsewhere in Asia. Her family were refugees. They came to the United States and created a community for themselves. So Kathy relates to other groups in the Central Corridor who are looking for their place.
As a daughter of refugee parents, there's always this tension between identity. Feeling like I'm too Hmong in some spaces and too American in other spaces. And it was really through the arts, after attending an arts event, that I felt for the first time really proud to be Hmong American. First time I felt connected through these stories of these artists and felt a sense of community. And then through the support of the Funders Collaborative, there were 6 community-based organizations along the corridor that was really doing the same thing. Through arts and culture, they were highlighting the local diversity. They were bringing communities together, and they were boosting neighborhood economies. And the light rail created new opportunities for them to work together and to think of new ways, to think of the corridor as one entity rather than as individuals. And so we've been working together with artists to invite people into the districts and really giving people a reason to get off the train. One example of this is through the work of the Asian Economic Development Association, an organization that was actually created in response to concern from Asian businesses when the light rail was coming. The Little Mekong Cultural and Business District decided to really think about what was the cultural connection, what would be a good way to get people to visit the districts, and modeled the night markets that are really traditional in Southeast Asia. So this last summer, they worked with over 200 artists, with 50 different entrepreneurs that put up tents as vendors, and were able to attract over 7,000 people into the district.